New Nike soccer kits and bracket madness is back. Let's do it. Welcome back to the Swoosh Life Podcast, episode 65, coming at you right now, right here. Here we go. We are back, and we are buzzing. You know why we're buzzing? Because Scotty is a champ at the Players again. The gold strings through. Gents, how are we doing out there in Swoosh Land? How's everything going? Matt, you got the shirt on. You're rocking it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to the plug who sent us the shirts. We got the black shirt, the gold shirt. Appreciate that. It was an awesome, I got to catch the replay of it. So I thought it was great. Had a great weekend. Unfortunately, and you guys, I'm always the one that goes quickly through this. So I'm going to take my time because let me tell you guys, I am 0 for 3 trying to schedule travel golf this year, right? So Vegas got rained out. Sunday, I couldn't go out with my buddy George Dozier, who is a listener. George, fantastic role model for any young man, hell of a guy. And I didn't get a chance to play golf with him because Sunday I had to work extra. And then I'm planning stuff with Jordan Rogers. And Jordan is not a text guy now, I've noticed. And especially, I don't know about you guys. And this is what I love about Jordan. And I hope he doesn't hate me for divulging these secrets, but have you ever tried to golf with somebody new, like somebody that you've known a while, but you're going to golf with them for the first time? So Jordan's very nice, man, and he's very considerate. He's like, so what kind of golfer are you? What kind of stuff do you like? Do you like history? Do you like, public courses? Do you like this? Do you like that? Right? And I'm like, look, I'm not a snob. I learned to play golf on forest preserve courses where you could wear jeans and a tank top. It doesn't matter to me. It's just about the company. Go out, have a cigar, have a drink or two, and have a good time. So we went back and forth, and all of a sudden, the weather report's saying that there's a tornado warning in Texas on Thursday night.
Oh my god!
And then it's not just a Stevie Ray Vaughan song, Texas flood, all that stuff. And he's like, dude, it's gonna be 60, windy, and probably a mud fest. So we decided to call it. I booked an earlier flight, went back home to my kids, and I'm not mad about it. But yeah, unfortunately, was not able to golf with Jordan. So.
Man, you did the right thing. You came home early.
Well, and honestly, below 60, it's going to be 15 mile an hour to 20 mile an hour winds. It just rained the night before.
It's not British Open weather yet, okay?
You don't go out and play in that like I did this weekend? I went out and played in 39-degree weather on Saturday morning after a rain.
That's when you know you're hard up.
I need to get out. I need to go. I don't know if I should have on how I played, but I did get out. It was cold. Thank God for Nike big gloves, like the winter big gloves, and a sweatshirt and the Swoosh Life pullover. I was nice and warm. Rocked some joggers. Rocked my old TW13s because those things are waterproof to the bone. I started out hot. Had 6 pars on the front. But I also had 3 doubles on the front, and then it fell apart on the back. Just lost the drive. Lost the driver.
You got 18 in, Gumby? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I got 18 in. So, it was nice. I mean, it's the first round of the year. It doesn't count, right? Nothing counts. But this year I'm going to keep a lot more stats, and I have a book that I got this year. Very excited to use that, mental notes, stuff like that. So, so that was my weekend. Keith?
Back to back for Scotty. It was great to see. I was raking the lawn, getting it all ready, aerated, and I had the NBC telecast on so I could hear it across the yard, and I was just going nuts after he made that eagle on 4. And I was like, oh boy, feel a little Tiger-esque a little bit with Scotty play lately. And it looks good with him wearing the swoosh too. Can't go wrong, boys, with the back-to-back swoosh wins with one guy.
Yeah. Also, when was the last time we saw someone like Wyndham finishing 1-2?
Oh yeah.
Wyndham Scotty finishing 1-2 back-to-back weeks. That's crazy. It's just
it kind of just it kind of brought you back to a Tiger Phil or Tiger VJ kind of thing, back in the day with the 1 and 2 finish between those two. So Good golf right now.
I think it was
playing hot.
Best players in a little bit. I think probably since Ricky's Mother's Day one, I would say. Like that was a pretty good one. At least watching wise, obviously results wise. We liked when Rory won. We liked when Tiger won a couple years ago. All that, but they actually did good broadcasts too. You know, good cameras, lots of action. Kind of like, where's this been all the time?
As Jay Monahan wanted to say, with limited commercial interruption.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's still booing him.
Yeah.
They mentioned that every time they came back from one of their commercials.
Yeah. So good to see Scotty. Again, first time in players' history someone has successfully defended his title, which is great. So all right. So for the show,
I do, and just to throw it out there. Okay. By the way, first topic, real quick. Are you guys surprised that Scotty's not in a Victory Tour 3? That he's still rocking the unbranded TW20?
You mean the Scotty 1?
Yeah,
the Scotty 1. Yeah, a little bit, because he did start off with the VT2, the prior year one.
Yeah.
And he made the switch over to the TW20, Scotty 1.
Yeah. And then,
but I wonder if he is like most golfers, particular about something. He's on a stretch. Yes. He feels comfortable in these, and why change?
Switch? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other note I just wanted to finish off the topic of Scotty's win is the live guys jumping in my DMs, right? Like, guys, we root for Range Goats. Range Goats follow us. We root for Smash. We root for Brooks. We root for Harold Varner. We root for our Nike guys. Anybody who's wearing Nike on live and footwear, we'll root them on. And here's the thing. Is it the fifth major anymore? We said last episode, it's not the fifth major. Everybody's not there. It's not a major. It's still a win for Scotty. And we would celebrate a win for one of those guys on their tour. Like that's the way that we're separating it. And here's the other thing. You could say, Scotty's win doesn't count because they're not there. Well, then do you count those wins because the other guys aren't there on the other tour? Like, can we just all relax? Can we all just calm down? Like, it's a little ridiculous.
I think the Masters will be kind of, again, we're back to the majors. Those who are playing in the majors, those who qualified, like that's our even playing field. That's where we're at. Like we know who will be at the majors. We know who will be at the Masters, at least because of past champions and all that stuff. And so, we'll see what happens. And
I do want to say though, I feel like more live guys, there's at least one or two extra that should be in the Masters field. I do feel like, they went the world rankings route and then they're extending an invite to Neiman, but Neiman's hot as heck. Right? But they're extending the invite under like he's a foreign player from like a unique country kind of thing that's of interest. Like, I don't know how they described it.
Yeah.
But Neiman's hot as hell. He should be in there. But like there's a couple other guys that probably deserve to be in there. They aren't in there because of the OWGR. But again, that was their choice. Like,
I'm curious on who that is because I think the only one would be Taylor, right? Like right now, because
he is the one guy that's won the most on that tour.
Yeah, because Reed's in, DeChambeau's, I believe, in because he's high enough, and finished, I think, pretty well last year. Obviously, Koepka, DJ, past champion, Phil, past champion, Neiman's going, Cam's going,
Bubba.
Bubba's past champion.
Past champion, yeah.
So I think we're like pretty, like, I'm not sure who else. I can't remember who else is on that tour.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But that's my olive branch. I just wanted to put that out there. That's my olive branch. I'll root for both. Whatever.
All right. So today's show a little bit packed with stuff. Bracket Madness is back. We're doing 2 brackets today. And then next week, we have a special guest coming on. We'll do an interview with them and then 2 more brackets with them inputting. And also, which we're going to start off with right now, is that the Nike soccer, football kits have been released for this upcoming year. With it being Copa America year, Olympics year, big year for soccer. And so the Nike kits, in my opinion, have been lacking in the last couple of years. So this year, I think they're really great. So I want to talk about them. We're going to show them. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you're going to get a great visual. You're listening to us on the podcast. We're going to describe them as best as we can. There are 28 kits, 14 teams, 14 nations, and we will kind of go through them and kind of show them off. So that's where we're going to start right now. So if you're viewing us on YouTube, again, like and subscribe, and you can check it out. We're going to start off with some Brazil. I'm going to go first, then Keith, then Matt, just in order on describing these, and we're going to tell us kind of what we think of these and go through it. Gents, are you ready to kind of talk about these? I think Nike is back in what they are doing with the kits, and here's a tie-in with golf, because we are a little bit of a golf podcast. These are using ADV, we've all heard that word before, as part of their new material, faster wicking material for everything. And you can kind of see that in the details of this stuff. So first off, we got Brazil. Brazil kind of most synonymous with this yellow, blue, green. They are using like this pattern here on everything. And I think it looks awesome. Center chest logo. And I'm intrigued to see where the number placement goes. I'm going to say it's going to be left chest here. They use a wave pattern on the cuffs, but just really nice. You can see the lines in it, though, and kind of that ADV. And this is giving me that, like, they just repurposed all the old Tiger material that he was using and put it into this. So,
is that where it all went?
These are the Brazil kits. I think also on the Brazil kits, their away uniform is always kind of a standard blue with some white shorts. And you can see that they use like this wave pattern in it, with this little like
is that the away or the
waves. It's both.
They're
so
both,
this is the ladies. Yeah. This is a lady model on it, but this is both. And the waves are kind of represent the waves of the seaside and shoreline of Brazil. And if you've ever been to Brazil, it's great beach area. We have a family friend. Lynn has a family friend who lives there. She got to go there. Hopefully we can go back and shout out Bia. So Brazil's top notch. They're high on my list. I think out of the 14, they are in the top 5. I think they look really great on how they look with everything. So, all right, Keith. Next up, Croatia.
Ooh. With the Croatia one, guys out there watching on YouTube or just listening to us, they go with their white and red.
You can also see this on Spotify. If you go out of car mode,
right.
Video is now on Spotify, y'all.
They got their checkerboard traditional white and red look to them. Of course, every jersey is with the ADV, which is pretty awesome. That breathable, stretchy, lightweight material. Pretty straightforward here. Like I said, it's just black or white and red checkerboard. Left chest logo, right chest swoosh. White short bottom as well. And this is their away. They actually went with blue, with a navy blue checkerboard with a lighter royal blue checkerboard as well, with a little hint of red in the navy blue shorts for their away.
Yeah, a lot of big logos on these two this year, which I think it's quite nice, and I'm really intrigued to see the number fonts on these. I think they're going to be like key. Even like they kind of got some old school looks. I kind of even like remember the old circle logos that they did for them and everything. I think that would look even really good. So Croatia, top notch.
Yeah.
Croatia.
Question, guys. You think they're going to throw more logo sponsors on this, or you think they're going to clean it up a little bit going forward with every team, you think? Or you think it's different each team?
I think it's different. I don't really know if we see a lot of sponsors on kits for national teams.
Not on the national teams. Yeah. Usually on the
like all the other leagues going with, the little sponsors here and there now in the professional basketball, NHL, but I know Nike's always been clean cut kind of thing. So
yeah. These are great.
I like these colors. These colors are right down our alley, anyways. Red, white, and blue. But for Croatia,
yeah, Croatia just that checkerboard pattern that they do are just great. Side note: shout out Croatia and Beer Olympics back in college. We went as Croatia one year, and one of the easiest kind of costumes and uniforms you can make because you can just get like a checkerboard thing. So, all right, Matt, you're up with France.
Oh, France with the chicken. I forget what the chicken is called. I apologize to all my French friends.
Cock.
It's big golden cock on the front left chest there, right swoosh. I do like on the Brazil, the collar looked kind of like a golfy shawl blade collar mix.
Yeah.
This one is more red, white, and blue straightforward. I do like the white shorts with white and blue on the bottom, golden chicken on the right side. Yeah, the thing about France here, they don't have a cuff on the sleeves on the blue.
Yeah.
And then the white, and then if we go to the other kit on the white, you see it's a blue short with white pinstripes, and then you have a white top with blue pinstripes, same golden chicken out on the left side. So pretty clean. I like it. And I will say, I think the choice of ADV as a material for soccer, where you don't have to use your arms, great choice. Using ADV for golf, where you have to rotate your shoulders and move your body and your trunk and your torso. So well done. Way to find a good place for the ADV.
I think the cool little details in these France ones too is on the away ones, the pinstripe going from blue and then fading into red across it. I think that's just really nice on there. All right, into England, the Fighting Harry Canes. Simple kit for them. White, 3 lions on the left chest. Good cuff detail with a little blue and red inside of a white. Like, I just like that detail, how it's a white band with then thin lines instead of kind of like the thicker lines. And then kind of an interesting collar where it's a little bit looks like a thicker, like more designed collar. And then I think the most unique away uniform is it's more of like a purplish kind of gray that they're rocking with on there, with then some really like unique side panel details with some purples and golds and light blues and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure where this comes from within England. Maybe it's their graffiti street style, stuff like that. I'm sure there's more.
Are you sure it's not like an obsidian, like a really dark blue, and it's just picking up the background?
I saw purple on images.
That's strange.
I heard someone call it purple. So, I think it's really unique. I don't think they wear their second jersey a whole lot. They normally are a home team, and so they wear the whites a lot. So not sure they have to really worry about that too much. But top notch, not as good as they have been in the past, I don't think. So Keith. Korea.
Ooh.
Koreas are
this might be
flashy.
Nice.
They're flashy. The pink flash. Almost like a tie-dye top a little bit, with the advanced look, but it's some type of design in the top where it kind of has all different shades of pink into black collar, black arms at the end. Same thing, the shorts or just solid pink. I like the touch. I think if we see from the picture, it's like a silver swoosh on the short and top. It could be white. It makes it pop.
I think it's turquoise. I think it's actually turquoise.
Oh, it is with the turquoise.
I love that.
Yeah. We're colorblind.
Again, the cuff details and the type of banding that they're mixing up with the cuff details. This is like thin stripe of turquoise, thin stripe of black, thin stripe of pink, thick stripe of black. Just really like well done in the way that they mix that up. So,
and you guys are right. The turquoise with the cuts off the bottom of the shorts there and the collar, the sleeves there as well. Good touch to it as well.
Big fan of these. Their ways, baby. Welcome to the galaxy. My goodness, these are cool.
It's almost like a Black Panther outfit right here.
Awesome.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah, they are cool. They're sharp. Solid black short with the turquoise kind of design throughout the whole black top. Collar and sleeves are just all black as well. Pretty sharp look here. White swoosh,
my team, my EPL team is the Spurs. I mean, and this is reminiscent of a Galaxy top that they had a couple of years ago, and I love this. And Sunny on Korea, just real big fan of these.
They got some. There is some pinkish in there too.
Yeah,
with the teal.
pink
That's pretty
and
sharp.
the teal.
Yep.
Yeah, carryover slightly from the other ones, which is nice. So, all right, Matt, you're on China.
I'm a big fan of these that have like cuffs on the sleeves of the shirt. So the Chinese has the signature red on the cuff on the sleeve. You have a black band and a yellow band. You have the badge on the left chest, and then you have the swoosh on the right chest. And then that kind of, it's not like a pinstripe, or it's some kind of like body, like a banding. I don't know how to describe this, but it's a little bit like a pinstripe, but it has some kind of like grooves to it. Yeah. And I think it's really nice, actually. And it goes all the way down. And where, you know, I'm not mad that the shorts don't have a cuff. I actually dig this. I dig this a lot. And I like the black collar.
Yeah. Simple, but like clean. Like the details are in the texture of the body of the shirt, which I think is great.
All right, now this one's curious for me. Like, so then the other kit is a white top with a black and yellow cuff on the sleeve, black collar, kind of that same design. What's in the center? Can you zoom in on the center? The center almost goes from like a pinstripe.
Yeah, I think that's where that ADV comes in, where there's kind of this
venting,
open mesh venting within the center, which is also where kind of, it's interesting that it's there because that's also where the number is going to go. So it's going to be really like,
all right. So a Chinese kit with no red. I'm sorry, like this thing screams Deutschland right now. It just screams Germany.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it does.
That's what
this one's a strange choice.
Yeah,
yeah. I thought the same thing.
No red though, right? There's no red in there, so it could.
No,
I guess. But it definitely threw me off too, Matt. It was like a Germany look.
I like that you can mix and match these shorts on these kits, though. Like you can wear the black shorts with this
agreed.
red top, and then you can wear the red shorts with the white top, and I think that would look really nice. So I think the mixing and matching of this kit looks really good. All right, on to Canada. Canada soccer.
Whoa.
Really cool little design. And I love this little like oval Nike center chest look. Like
it's like from the old Rod Woodson football shoe.
Yes.
Yeah, it is super old school throwback. They got a two-tone kind of sleeve where it's that darker red sleeve, red white cuff that matches the body of the thing, and then white shorts with a little red, dark red, and light red accent. I just really like these center logos on things. Like I enjoy the symmetry of it. This looks really good.
Logo.
I think it's just such like an old school kind of like throwback.
But the double center does work here. Yeah. Shorts are cool.
It's gonna be interesting if it's triple centered. So like
number
Nike badge number will be very interesting. And then I think on the away kits or the white kits, it's a white shirt, and then a set, not full pinstripe going across, but like kind of centered within from badge on the left, on the right chest, or left chest, and Nike symbol in the oval, red oval. On the right chest, kind of center lines going from there down, pinstriped. I like that. Red shorts looks good. So they could go all red, they could go all white, mixing the shorts. I think it looks really good here. Very old school throwback with Canada.
Shout out to our guy.
Fan.
Yeah, shout out to our guy Golfovan. Donovan, you got to get these, buddy. You got to get. I want to see you at golfing in one of these kits.
Yeah. All right. Say, can you see?
USA all the way. Pretty traditional look. They got the badge in the corner there with the swoosh right chest. Pretty solid all white. I like the armbands a little bit. Kind of like reverse American flag look a little bit. red with the stripes, white stripes, red stripes kind of look to it. And also the collar there. It's got half, if I could see right, it's got like our royal blue half collar, then it blends into almost looking like our flag with a white and red stripe around the collar of the neck there. Awesome. Simple, solid white top. It's pretty clean and awesome look. Love our badge. I love our badge. Oh, and the shorts, royal blue with the white striping around the cuff of the leg. Yeah, awesome look. Cuff. Clean. Great really touches nice to it.
Much like you have to compare this to last year's kit or the World Cup kit where they had this like, weird football shoulder paddy like things, and this is an upgrade from that. It doesn't stand out anything crazy. I think the numbers will again be huge here on what we look like, but I love the mix of the white and the blue shorts. Yep. I see Matt like not fully in on these, but
I like the shorts. Dude, give me a screaming eagle. Give me stars and stripes. Give me just look. I know the dude's team sucks, right? Like I know the dudes suck. All right, let's call it what it is.
Better, though.
They're getting better. All right, Pulisic, whatever. Yeah, right. Listen, all right. Like
give a little credit with the cuffs. I like the cuffs and the collar.
Like the collar, like the cuffs. But that's what I'm saying is like now you just went with this like stretch, like the stripe venting 80. Yeah, dude, give me stars and stripes. You know what? Give me George Washington on the front of this thing, right? Like, yeah, I don't know, dude. Give me something stupid. Like, just be obnoxious, be American. That's all I'm asking. All right, just go full America, right? And just own it. Shorts are awesome though. That's my take. Oh, okay.
I think they do this.
Okay.
Yeah, they give you a little something to look at with their aways. With the royal blue, with a tie-dye white stripe going through, with a red bottom to it, with a red solid short. So something a little bit different to break up that white look.
Yeah, I call these like the electric bomb pops because they had the bomb pops for a little bit, like where red, like the blue, white, and the red. You can't do red, white, and blue because that's France, but like they do the blue, white, the red. But
excuse me.
It's got this electric.
France can't do red, white, and blue, buddy. Okay,
there you go.
New Orleans belongs to us. All right,
but I think these are like the electric rock and roll, like bomb tops, which I love them. I think they're really cool. So it's like a great look.
Yeah, solid color cuffs as well. No stripes or anything, so it kind of gives it a little clean look with the popsicle top.
Yeah.
And take note, designers, this is a great place to put the stripe, this diagonal kind of like around the waistline. So if you're a dude with a gut, like it's not calling out, like anytime they put like the stripe on the middle of the stomach or the stripe on like on the chest, it's like, oh, like just makes it pop. But no, well done. Okay. All right. They redeemed themselves with this kit. That's a good one.
Matt's gotten all like the bland kits on what he's describing. We're into turkey.
Yeah. Hey,
we can go quick on this.
This is all red. You got the moon and the star, and it's all red. And Istanbul was Constantinople. All right, there we go. So next one, and then you got a white V-neck with a red stripe across the chest, Nike on your gut, and Old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, they can't say.
This is okay. So this collar gives me that rolled collar that we had on Nike polos for a little bit. It was like the blade roll.
Yeah. When the blade first debuted, it was blade, and then you had the shawl collar or whatever.
Cut up blade.
Yeah, yep. It's got that. It's got that.
For the people that were too scared to go full blade, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, Matt, you stay on and get to do Portugal because I think Portugal. This could be Ronaldo's last kit that he wears.
Yeah, you know what? So, this is classic Portugal: red top, green shorts, red stripe along the bottom. You've got the Portugal, the symbol on the left chest, right swoosh. I like. There's a cuff. Looks like there's a cuff. It's black or it's dark green.
I think it's dark blue. I think it's that dark blue that they use.
The shadowing is just a little dark there. And then we go to the next kit on this one. Okay, so this is well done for Portugal. What in the shit are you doing, Portugal? Since when do you have baby blue, white, and dark blue? Like, okay, I kind of get it. All right. Yeah, way to stray. It's cool looking. Good for you.
I
Good for
think
you.
this takes things from like the buildings in Portugal, like the light
Yeah,
and the
I like it.
white, like the
Yeah.
the oh man, what's the name for that type of tile? Like tezerine, like you know what I'm
I
talking
know what you're
about?
saying.
Like
I guess I'm struggling with it being light blue. Like
yeah,
if this
yeah, I agree.
pattern was like a red, that would make
Right.
more sense to me.
Yeah. So
But then again, the other jersey's red, right? So okay, so they had to go kind of this bluish white. All right, okay, I
Right.
get it. I get it.
I like cool design. At least there's a design on this.
yeah, I
Different than
think
the
that's
others.
the nice part.
Any of the
There's
ones that have a
good
design, I'm
Yeah.
all for. Yeah,
I
and
agree.
even like the thoughtful pinstriping. Okay, I got to take this one. These are my guys. These are
These
my
are your
guys.
guys.
Okay,
Do
after
some
you guys take
Polska.
the rest after this. All right, this is
All
Polska, Lewandowski, the most underrated goal scorer in the world. Nobody wants to talk about him. Golden Boot. He got robbed in 2020. Finally got his. This might be his last World Cup. For so we've got Poland. By the way, second ever country with a constitution. So take that. Red collar. It looks like you have that white venting kind of thing, but you have the red cuff. The Polish eagle right on the chest. This is something I wish America would do, right? America's got a constitution. First country with a constitution. We were the second. Put a damn eagle on your chest. Say it with your chest. All right. All right. I love it. Red.
What do you think about the center logo, like there? Like, where do you think the number?
I like the swoosh being below it.
Yes,
I like the swoosh being below it. I forgot which one. I think it's Canada where the swoosh is above it, kind of with the oval is okay. And then there's another country that had it right on top with nothing around it and just looks strange, right? So I think look, you gotta put the swoosh somewhere on the front, and if you're gonna center the logo, I think this is a good way to do it actually. So
where do you think the number goes? Like left or
like
right?
Chest,
I really hope it's a small number. I hope it's not like
number.
not centered.
Yeah.
Put it up on the left shoulder, a little bit higher on the left shoulder. All right, that's awesome. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, they kind of mailed it in, but they went full red.
Yeah.
So red top.
No, there's more to it though.
Man, why'd they screw Poland, dude? Poland's got the same shorts.
No, they got
some zooming way in.
Hey, they only gave us one set of shorts and two tops. They're screwing Poland in this deal. Hey, what the heck, dude? Okay, there's a lot of texture.
This top is cool though.
Okay, we got a design again.
Wait, go back to the white one. Let me see which one I'd buy.
The white one, but this is just the standard white. This is the same
kind of look.
This is the same white top that America has, but this red is cool with these textures in here. Yeah, little cross hatching, little dots. Like
I was debating, I was gonna get my dad. Man, this is cool actually.
I like that.
With all the different shades. Okay, all right.
Kind of looks like a snake skin feel to it, like a design to it.
There's some like cross hatching. It almost gives you that
chainmail
sweater feel, like the ugly sweater cross hatching,
heavy knit. Yeah.
It's got that in it, which is really cool. And then there's kind of like a two-tone on the shoulder and the sleeves.
Okay, but I can't get over the shorts. Can you go to the other kit? I want to see the shorts on the other kit.
Yeah,
because these are red shorts, and there's a white pinstripe on the outside of the others. Okay,
yeah, and
they gave the Polish guys
maybe.
All right, they gave us Polish guys 2 pairs of shorts. I appreciate it.
Double red shorts.
That. Thank you very much.
All right, Norway. I got to take these ones. Yep. These Norway ones are, I think, like some of the coolest ones. We're gonna get Erling Haaland in these, and it's gonna be phenomenal. They have this red banding, so like it's really like this ombre-ish effect of stripes. So starting from the outside in on either side, you have almost this maroon to a dark red to a medium red to a white to then a split dark blue to like a royal light blue with a kind of splitting thing. Center logo, center mark. Good cuffs, and then a royal blue shorts. These are like fantastic. Like I think these are really cool design. This is what I'm like talking about. This is the kind of thing that I want to see more of, is like using color, using patterns. Like this is just simple in the way that they use patterns. I think it's awesome. So really well done for Norway. And then their secondary kits, white, simple red cuff.
Very nice.
A little bit of pattern, a little bit of a splash here. In this is gonna be some faded kind of like distressed kind of look of it.
Yeah, very
with the blue
artsy.
distressing, and then a simple white short with some details. Again, center logo with the Norge on it, and then center mark with a little bit of an outline on the Nike sign, which is kind of cool. A little bit of a
nice touch,
different look. Really icy. I would call these like the icy whites, right? These are nice and with the light blue and the dark blue touches. So Norway, well done.
Well done. Yeah.
Oh, these bad boys. Keith, take it away with Nigeria.
Oh boy, love the colors of Nigeria.
Flying Eagles.
White, green, red.
So they've got the eagle in the pattern.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Great touch design. Right in the center chest. Swoosh is right there, top chest. Nigeria right underneath with the eagle look, kind of like hidden within the chest of the jersey, which is an awesome touch.
Almost watermark.
Guys noticed it's a block collar as well.
Yeah, it's a square collar.
Very interesting. Square collar.
Awesome.
I like it.
Love it.
Nigeria's kits are always pretty fantastic. I will tell you that. Like they have some really great green and black ones too. And I would say that this one does not disappoint either.
Wow.
These are like finger painting with your kids.
Yes.
Like it's so good.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is something you see in a museum actually, with the the Volt look to it, the green look, all black with the painting of with the Volt green look to it. Got the badge on the short on the leg, badge on the left chest. Awesome, clean, awesome look.
Nigeria always bringing the heat, like always
on the first kit. I love especially when you have all white, there's a green stripe along the side.
Yeah,
I always think that helps like bring everything in. I think that's a really good look.
Again, with the cuff too, green, white, green cuff, and a little bit of red. Do they have the box collar on the black ones? No, only the box collar on the white. And if we're talking about box collar, it literally is like a square collar. Like it is square, not a V-neck, square, which is really interesting.
Nigeria got the eagle.
Last but not least, we've got the Netherlands. They're big orange kits. Are you going? I'll go. I mean, it's orange. I'll take it. So these are the orange.
This is you, Gumby. You're orange. You bleed orange.
I think these are just very similar. They're similar to another one with like the red pinstripes one. This is like an orange pinstripe. They have a light baby blue and then the darker blue detailed down the side, inside seam. Big lion on the front. And I like the pinstripe that goes into the shorts as well. So you have that like dark. I love the way that they play with the pattern of light and dark orange through here. Like in it, it's like big stripes of light orange and then thin stripes of dark orange, and then it kind of switches to thin stripes of light orange and big stripes of dark orange, which I just think that's like kind of cool. Like the waves of how they play with that is really nice. And then their secondary kit is just always kind of like a blue, just the complementary color to orange. And so you kind of get that blue and orange look with some, I don't know, different textures, some lines, some blocking. Really pretty cool. Lines carry into the shoulders a little bit, down the center. Orange collars, orange cuff, and then plain blue shorts.
Yep.
I'm just a big fan of all these kits, guys. I think they're
sharp,
really great. And I'm glad we got to talk about them. It's going to be something that is cool to watch and see as we like move on this year and watch Copas and watch the Olympics, all that stuff. Big year for Nike soccer, Nike football. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. And Nike, you did good. You did good overall. It's been a little bit, so I'm hoping that they've turned the corner and things are good. So
Yeah, pretty good.
I got one
Whew.
thing about the ADV stuff, because kind of tying it back to golf a little bit and the material, and just like me getting together like my scriptings and stuff and the apparel for this year. I actually have one of this year's ADV shirts. And if you believe, I'm gonna hold it up if you guys are watching on YouTube. But a lot of the white kits that we saw right now, same design, same feel, same texture. How it's like,
Okay, so is this the crocodile one?
yes.
It looks like, is this the one you guys were calling crocodile? Okay, I saw this in store. Yeah. This thing's pretty cool, I gotta say.
I like that, Keith.
And it looks soft. I didn't get a chance. Is it stretchy though?
It's not bad.
Okay,
not bad.
Not looks like more than past.
I'm not gonna say it's soft like the Torse stuff. Like I'm not the Torse, like the Vapor line stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the more stretchier stuff. It has your advanced texture to it because it's all woven together, sewn and woven together. But it made me think about like how Nike
that
Golf
literally could be the Nigeria third kit right there.
Exactly. It's like the same, like breathability and stuff, how it gets like thinner or wider, like like we saw in plenty of the kits. So something that Nike's tying together throughout every sport, this ADV stuff. So I want to throw my 2 cents in there because I have it right here sitting next to me.
That's good. Little sneak peek at the new polos too. I like that.
I need some new polos this year. That's definitely like on my list. Okay. Are you guys ready? It's time for bracket. We're 41 minutes into this. We have 2 brackets to go through. Holy cow, it's gonna be a long one.
And every year it's our most listened to episode, right? Is the bracket episode?
Every year. Yeah. So we're gonna do the bracket. Which one do you want to start with, guys? You want to start with? We're gonna do 2 today. Here are the 4 categories. Let me tell you that. We have, next week, if you will be listening, is Air Max week. And so we will stay with our Air Max bracket, minus the 90s, because they won last year. So they are in the champions bracket for the future show.
Don't reveal the guest. Don't reveal the guest.
I am not revealing the guest. Okay. So we were going to do Air Maxes next week. And it is Women's History Month, so we will do women's icons next week as well. So that leaves us this week doing the top 16 Jordan golf shoes. We haven't done that yet. So Jordan golf shoes only. And then, maybe there's something happening in someplace little Georgia, in April. So we're doing our Masters icons-ish list.
I think we should knock out Jordan now, and then we'll go to our Augusta icons.
Perfect.
Here we go. All right. So we have our bracket up, and Matt, take us through the seeding as we go through here.
So really quick, I just look, the original Jordan 1 high in the Chicago colorway kind of kickstarted everything for Nike and Jordan in the golf category, right? It's the first signature shoe they did with the free outsole. This one is probably the one that's worth the most on StockX. So that's my 1 seed. That will be facing off against a staple of mine these last 2 years, which is the Jordan 1 Low Black White Croc. Okay. So, Jordan 1s, I think we all agree are getting a little tired. But I feel like this is one that you can wear on course, off course, and it's not just a simple black. It has that little bit of croc design. All right, cool. Do we want to just do the matchup as we do it or go through all the seeds?
I think we can do the matchup if you want to go right now.
Okay, cool.
I like that.
All right. So I'm going Jordan 1.
I'm going Jordan 1 too. I love the free bottom. Sorry.
So I'm guessing we're saying Jordan 1.
It's the free bottom.
I agree with you, Matt, on the on and off course of the Croc. Absolutely. Yeah. I would love to wear that. But you can't go wrong with the first Jordan.
Those of you watching on Spotify and YouTube, interactive brackets. All right. So now we go on to the 8 and 9 seeds. So the 8 and 9 seed, number 8 is the Jordan 5 Peace and Love. This was the San Francisco major championship that Brooks almost won. Colin Morikawa ended up winning it. It's got tie-dye in the window, a little bit on the outsold there, and it's a mostly white shoe over number 9, the Jordan 1 Low Chicago, which is the red and white. So interesting put there. I am going to go with the number 9 seed, the Jordan 1 Chicago.
I have the towel that they did for this. They did some towels and some other stuff, and the tie-dye towel, and I use that every summer because it's a good pop of color on my white bag. So I'm going with the 8 seed here. I think the tie-dye is just cool. I think seeing Chicago versus Chicago in a matchup too, 1 versus 9, is a little bit redundant. So this is where I'm at with the 8 seed. I like it.
Well, that's what's going to happen next, Gumby. So I'm sorry. I'm going with the low. Chicago colors, iconic. I'm sorry. I love it.
This is one of those where we know what the next matchup's going to end up.
Yes.
Because maybe the 8 had more of a chance for an upset, but you know what? They can't get past the first round. So there we go. 9 moving on. All right. So the next matchup is our 4 seed, the Jordan 3 white gray against the 13 seed. This is a tough one. This is the Jordan 11. I call them the double denim. The actual pack was called No Denim Allowed. This is where you have the lighter denim on the outsole, on the outside, where usually you'd see patent leather, and then dark denim on top, versus the classic Jordan 3 silhouette, which sat on, I want to say this was from the Lunar Control 1 bottom.
Bottom, yes.
Yeah.
So this is back when they were, both of these shoes are from when they were doing Nike Golf outsoles with Jordan tops. This is a tough one. Both of them ran small, by the way. So any of you that are hunting these down,
I don't think the 3s ran small. I don't think.
Okay,
I
they
feel
ran a
like
little
when I
tight.
have them, and I feel like I agree. 11s ran small.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But I think the 3s were always pretty good. I am a fan of the 3. I have that one. I like that one.
You have the 11, don't you?
Yeah,
denim.
Yeah, I've got. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, I thought you always had it out. Here. Yeah,
there it is.
This is probably the one I wear the most, and actually holds up pretty well. You actually surprisingly can clean up pretty good too. But you know what? As much as I love this shoe, I think I'm gonna go with the 4 because it's the classic. It's the 3. It's the 3 white cement. So
I know it's the Jordan 3 as a 4 seed. It's really confusing right now.
Okay, so originally I had that as the 3, and then the 4 as the 4 seed, and then but then you'll see my number 2 seed, and you'll understand why I had to shift everything down.
I got you. Yeah. All right, Keith, are you in agreement, or I mean, it doesn't matter? But
no, I'm going denim. Sorry,
denim. But the 4 seed, moves on to.
Yes. I know you rock those all the time, Gumby. So
I do. I do like them as just a good they're just good looking shoe, and I just like white shoes. So
and the nice thing about 3s is they look better as they get older.
Yeah. All right, into the 12 versus 5 matchup. This is always a big upset at in tournament time. So.
It is, and I think you guys will see what I set it up for. So the number 12 seed is going to be the Jordan 5 gray against a strong 5 seed. And I think the OG Jordan golf guys are going to agree. This is a very strong 5. And that's the Jordan Trainer ST. This is the black with the elephant print toe box, which was like neoprene. So it breathes really well. It had a free outsole. For this is a legendary shoe, even though it's not a numbered Jordan. It's not like a basketball Jordan. It's the trainer that they turn into golf. As much as I want to do the 12-5 upset, I'm going with the 5 here.
You go, Gumby. You guys are both more Jordan guys than I, so I'll be the oddball factor.
I mean, I'm agreeing with Matt here that it's the 5 because I found this picture of the 12. I don't remember this. I thought this was a cause. It looks like a cause more than it looks like a golf shoe, which is I was like, this is out there. So, but the trainers, they had this in blue as well. I remember was big hit with the blue and the white. Whoa. So I'm a big fan of this, the ST. I really am. This is one I wish I had. We got the ADG, the ADG. This was the other one.
I'd rock the trainer as well. I love the free bottom. Yeah. I'm going with the trainer as well. But nothing nothing against the 5 there. I love that gray.
I think this
color.
is where and with that 5, it's interesting. The 5 is the 12 seed.
Yeah.
I did not do that on purpose. Trust me. I don't have that much brain power. But the 12, that material that they used for the gray is like that nubuck. So it's good. It picks up dirt and dust, and like I just couldn't bring myself to wear it on a course, so I ended up gifting it to somebody. So, yeah. All right, that's one
across the
side.
bracket we go.
Now you'll all get to see my number 2 seed. So I had to shift it down. The number 2 seed is the Travis Scott 1 low. We all know what it did last year. It was a contender. It was one of our top, a couple of us named it. I know Blake did. I know I did. One of our top 3 shoes of the year. Blasted golf into the mainstream. So that is going up against the 15 seed, which is the Jordan 6 Olympic that I pined for so much last year. I will tell you, it's hard to argue with Travis Scott and all that stuff that went through. I feel like they did the Olympic a disservice by going with that blue midsole. So I'm actually going Travis Scott on this one. I'm going number 2.
I'm going to go Travis Scott as well. I think it's something unique with the opposite flipped over swoosh look to it as well.
Yeah.
I'm going number 2 seed.
Yeah, I think Travis Scott is just it's a really nice look, and I'm jealous that we still couldn't get them. You know what I mean? Like I think that it was just so hard to get, and I think that is. Yeah. I'm jealous about that because I see people rocking. I see Jordan Rogers rocks them like all the time, and I'm like, damn you, they look so good.
All right, 10-7. Now this one is I didn't realize. Sometimes I don't realize what numbers I'm putting together because this one's tearing my heart apart. So my favorite shoe maybe of last year was the 6 Eastside Golf, which is the 7 seed against the Jordan 3 Green Glow,
which is also like one of your favorites.
Which is also one of my favorites. Man, this one's tough, but I'm actually going with the Jordan 3 Green. And mostly for nostalgic reasons. And I'll tell you one thing is that upper, I have outgrown these. I had them in a size 13. And this is where I believe where people say they run a little tight, like on the side of the foot. Like I can't get my foot into these anymore, or at least I can't walk in them. Like I can get my foot in, but so I don't know if my foot got bigger, which I think it did. So I'm going with the 10 seed, the Jordan 3 Green.
They don't stretch, Matt, at all? Not really.
Maybe I didn't wear them enough. I don't know. And this shoe, like the quality of the leather that they used was just so freaking good.
Yeah, so it's not gonna move. Yeah. I'm gonna do East Side. I love the colorway, love the look of it. I thought it was pretty good, pretty hot for Jordan and Nike last year when they released these as well.
Yeah, tiebreaker here. I'm the East Side. I think that these look like these are just Mariners, Ken Griffey Jr. swingman vibes, and I dig that like wholeheartedly. So I think East Side's getting put in here as my top spot here. So I think that looks good.
Oh, I like it. That's gonna be a great matchup for the next one. Yeah. All right, so here we go. I've got the 3 seed, the Jordan 11 Volt. I'm not gonna call it the Concorde because there's absolutely wait a minute. It's right here. I don't know who named these the Concorde. There's no purple. There's no Concorde at all in this whatsoever.
I know.
But you guys, over the 14 cool gray 9s, recent release, Jordan coming out with 2 great colorways to kick off the 9s. But I'm going with the 3 seed Jordan 11.
Yeah, I think I have them. They look great. They fit. They are a little tight, but that like patent leather on top, it's cool. And the jury is still out for me on these 9s. I'm seeing people wear them a little bit more. And I think like maybe like I don't have a gray pair, so I think like it could be a possibility, but the jury's still out right now. So I might be late to the game. I was late on taxis. It might be like the 12s. Like I might be late on these a little bit too.
They're not as comfortable as 12s. So take that for what you will.
You're saying the 9s aren't, Matt?
The 9s
I was wondering how you guys felt about the 9s.
The 9s are nice and wide. It's a good platform. I like the shoe. I don't know that it's a wower.
Yeah.
Feel wise like the 12 is.
Well, I'm gonna
now
give
looks wise, I think it looks better than the 12 sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. I think it's the color for me that's really making me. I'll do the one off on this one and go and give the 9s a point here. But I know the third seed's moving on. But I kind of like the gray look on the 9s.
Yeah.
But the third seed's moving on.
Yep. If you noticed, it was the year of the grays, the Jordan 9 gray, the Jordan 5 gray, and the Jordan 11 cool gray. There's 3 11s in the tournament. So the Big Ten kind of showing up all the time and not showing out and all leaving in the first round. But here we go. The Jordan 11 cool gray against the Jordan 5 white fire red, the all white top with the black midsole, red flame.
I got to go first on these. I have these in both an off-street shoe and an on-street shoe, matching similarly, or on course and off course, and I love it. I wore these to like my wedding, like just a wedding weekend, and like if I want to go out in baller status, I wear these. I don't have a lot of Jordans, like actual shoes. It's one of my like things to like improve in my closet is some actual like Jordan shoes, but I have these and they match perfectly to each other, and so I'm with the 60, the 5s here. So
I'm going 11s. Keith, you're the tiebreaker.
Ooh, I don't know if you guys ever knew this, or I haven't told you guys, but I actually got the 4s when they came out. I did, and I'm just like, I know, isn't that a shocker? Everybody out there.
Wait, the 4s or the 5s? These are the 5s.
Those are the 5s. Sorry, the 5s. Yeah. See, that's my Jordan history right there.
Did we not do a 4?
Give me. There's no 4s in here. There's no 12s in here. Yeah, I know. A little bit of a miss by me, but it was a down year for 4s and 12s.
That's my bad because I'm going from your. I got the list pulled up.
I get the 4 and the 5. I get the 4 and the 5 confused.
Yes, yes.
I'm just looking.
I know the difference between the two.
In my stack here to the left of me is in order. So I have a 1, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, an 11, a 12. So I have it like in order, so I remember which ones they are.
So I got the 5s, thinking like I like these. I'm gonna try to pull them off on the golf course. Well, when I got them, I threw them on. I'm just like, man, I've never had like a thicker, bigger golf shoe. You know, really mid high or anything like that. So I'm just like, I can't pull it off. So I gave them to my brother-in-law. He's got them.
That's who I gave the 5s to, is my buddy's brother-in-law.
Yeah, they're pretty chunky. These are a little. I need to clean them up a little bit.
But I still have a little soft spot for them, so I'm going to go number 60.
Wow,
no grays going on.
No grays going through the first round. It really is like the Big Ten showing up to the tournament.
All right, let me move that in.
Are we on the next round, or we have one more?
No,
we're next round.
Next round, we're flying.
So you want to start right here with the next round, and
let's
go 3-6.
We'll go back up and back over.
3-6. So it's the Jordan 5,
3-6-9
versus the Jordan 11 Volt Concord. I'm going 3, Jordan 11.
I'm gonna go 3 as
same.
well. Same. Yeah, across the board.
Same.
I love it.
I think it's just this was big when they came out too. Like they were really like.
It's a big deal.
Big popular. Yeah. So
as you can tell, I'm grading ear to ear. They used a good grade of patent leather. So like I have very minimal creases in mine. It's great. All right. 2 versus 7. This is tough. This is Travis Scott versus Eastside Golf.
2 last year. 2023
These are 2 big releases.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I'm going to go right off the bat. It's interesting because I voted for the 3 for nostalgia purposes against the Eastside Golf. I prefer the Eastside Golf because it's a spiked shoe. I love the green. I'm going Eastside Golf, the 7 seed on this one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let Keith be the decider here. I'm gonna go with the Travis Scotts. I just think that that's like again, I can wear that on or off the course. That's why people bought it, right? Because I don't have a Travis Scott, right? So I could wear that like I have a Travis Scott, and like my clout goes through the roof with all the youngins, So I don't know. I'm just Travis Scott. I think it's cool. and
Yeah.
I like it. So
it's a tough one. They both were released last year. They're both a game changer for golf to try to bring a diverse, a different a different group of people into golf. You have your cleated. Matt, you made a good point about the cleats. That kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm like, holy shit, you're right.
Yeah. But Travis is a big deal.
Yeah, I have to be the tiebreaker. I have to go to the number 2 seed with Travis. I do.
This is gonna be a tough matchup.
Iconic. Yeah, it's.
Are we staying on the same side?
You're gonna see a lot.
We'll go back to the other side for this. All right, let's go back to the 1 seed.
Oh, this is easy. Jordan 1 high. Jordan 1 high with the free outsole over the Jordan 1 low. We'll save for everybody some time.
I could just say I agree. Free
1 seed
you
rolls.
You gotta give me like a second to update the bracket.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I'll buy some time. Okay, so this is the Jordan 1 Chicago low versus the Jordan 1 Chicago high with the free outsole. Boom. All right, the number 4 seed. This is all right. Number 4 seed, reminder, is the Jordan 3 white cement versus the Trainer ST black elephant print. Wow.
I'm gonna go first. There's only a couple of shoes that I am like, I wish that I had gotten. And it goes to like, I wish I had a Flyknit racer. I wish I had a TW14. Like, I wish I had these Jordan STs. I really do. Even for like a black and white, the elephant print, the back heel, they made these into a Federer shoe. Federer wore these like as part of like his style of shoe, like for tennis shoe. So I'm a big fan of these STs. So I'm going with that.
Matt, I'll let you be the tiebreaker.
And free
or whatever it is.
Oh wait, are you going 3?
No, I misspoke. Sorry. I'm a fan of the trainers. I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay, so we're all going Trainer ST, free bottom Trainer ST. Respect to the 3 though. That's like, it's tough. Like if somebody offered me both right now, because I don't have either one, I might say the 3, but I think the Trainer ST is such a unique and cool shoe. So I prefer the 5. The 5 seed. Wow.
All right. We are 1 verse 5 and 2 verse 3. So we didn't go chalk. We did not go chalk, but we did end up with 2 verse 3 on one side and then 1 verse 5. So almost chalk through here. Not a couple upsets. Nope. Actually, there was no upsets.
No, there was one upset. The 9 seed beat the 8.
Guys.
Okay, so my seeding wasn't that bad. That means I
actually think it was pretty good. So,
love it.
And we had a good discussion on it. So.
Not having a 12 or a 4 in here, that might be a mistake. So for next year. Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
That's what we got. We're gonna redo the Air Max bracket. We gotta figure out, our next sets of Air Maxes. So
that's right.
1 verse 5. So the 1 versus the ST.
I love that they're both free bottoms. How did we got to there? That's a pretty good one right there.
Oh, hell of a bracket, man.
I almost want to go with based off like my actuality on getting the shoe, because 1 will never happen versus I could probably find an ST on eBay somehow, some way. So, but I just love these Chicago Freeze high.
I think the other question is like
so much.
Yeah. I think one shoe you would wear more often, which is the Trainer ST. But if somebody offered you both at the same time, we probably all would take the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That answers that question.
I think that is. And let's move it on. All right.
I like
that. It's a great way to phrase it. We all, Matt, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great way to like phrase like how we're like thinking about them a little bit, All right. Travis got 2 seed versus the Concord, quote unquote.
So this one's easy for me because it's a yes to both of those questions that I just said. If somebody offered me both, I'm taking the 11. If there was one that I would wear more often, it's the 11. I would wear the Travis Scott casually, but the spiked bottom of the 11 with the cushioning and the setup that they did here. I can't be beat. I'm going with the 11.
Yeah. I'm going to take the other route, Matt, because I'm always say all the time, I'm always that swoosh guy. I want to see the Nike sign on the swoosh. And like I said, this was a big hit for Nike Golf, Jordan line, everything for Travis Scott. I mean, so I'm going to go number 2 seed, Travis. Gumby, all up to you. We got to have a heartbreaker one of these times.
I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the one that I have, and that's going to be the Jordan 11. I just,
nice.
I just think that at that point in time, that cushioning is super nice. It does run a little bit small. That is the knock. But again, if there's going to be, we're going to go to 2 shoes. If we did this, Travis, that I can never probably afford, like I'm going to go with at least one that I like have in the Jordan 11, you know, and I think that's, and that's hard because I do like the Travis Scott, you know what I mean? It's like, but if I'm like also trying to match it up to like what I'm going to wear, I don't have tan a whole lot. Like, you probably don't need to, but this is black and white, simple. You can wear it with everything. So,
yeah.
All right. Do you want to leave it here for the,
to get
finals?
to the Final Four?
So we have the Elite 8, or do you want to have the Final
we
Four?
can leave it here for the Elite 8, even though I feel like the 11 has momentum, so I kind of want to push it through. But I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it here because it's going to be a good debate. It will be a really good debate, and I think our guest would actually have a really good opinion there.
Yeah. So you guys let us know how your thoughts on how we did. We've already gotten some feedback on what you guys would do, but let us know how we did. I'm sure someone's going to yell at us somewhere.
Absolutely.
And that's okay. Everyone is allowed to yell.
I don't want to go through the comments. Let me see here. But you know what's the problem is, like, okay, shout out to Ryan Farrell 87, JNack 216. Okay, JNack at least goes J5 cool gray for the win, right? Like he calls out like the shoe that he wants to win. Ryan Farrell, you just started throwing numbers. I don't know for which bracket. Was it for the Augusta bracket or for the Jordan bracket?
What brackets are we looking at?
3/8 for the win. So I think he's saying that the Jordan 11 should beat out the Jordan 5 Peace and Love. Just.golf.nike. Both number 1 seeds are legit. I'm giving some love to number 7 seeds, the Eastside Golf and the TW T-Shot on 18. So a little preview of the next one. Rearing, RHEERING PGA, my guy. The real March Madness as far as I'm concerned.
That's a good one.
There we go.
St. Patrick 17, Jordan 11, no denim, and Magnolia Lane is what he was going for. And Soul Scavenger OG 416, he's going 1945 15 7 311. I don't know what that means. Sorry,
I love that people had their seeds.
I love it. That is pretty sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, here's my question: if you guys were going to take one of these shoes out to put a 12 in or a 4, maybe I should have taken out like the gray 11s as the 11 seed.
Yeah, I also picked 9s. I would have taken out maybe
the 11 and the 14 seed probably could have been replaced.
Yeah.
Do you think I should have had 2 3s, like the green black Jordan 3 over one of those?
Maybe,
Matt,
but like,
does the Olympic have a special place in your heart? Is that why it was on there? And then put a 4.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, could have done like the Eastside 4 on that one. That's what I could have done. Yeah. All right.
Then it could have been an Eastside versus Eastside. Whew.
Yeah, but if I replaced the Olympic at the 15 seed with the Eastside 4, it would have lost to Travis either way.
We did get the Mullins bracket. He had those going to the finals, the black and green 3s. So
really, that was his final.
That was his favorite. Yeah. So
I didn't have a chance to go through it. What did Jordan? Oh, let's see. He had the green glow winning the whole thing. The green black 3. Over the 13 seed, man, he loves underdogs, which is the denim. Wow, look at denim. Some love.
All right. All right. So Should we tell them our big announcement? Should we tell
I
them?
think now is the time as we talk about Augusta icons. Take it away, Gumby.
So, our big announcement is that we're going to be in Augusta. We're going to do some live shows from the Azalea House down in Augusta, across the street from the Masters. Shout out to the Azalea House for hosting us. We are going to be meeting up with some PGA pros. Danny Medina, Barry's going to be back on. Justin is going to be there, and hopefully others to stop in. We might do a meet and greet on Tuesday night at Topgolf.
Tuesday, April 9th.
Yep, Tuesday, April 9th. And then shows, live snippet shows straight from the Azalea House. So we will be in Augusta this year. To be determined on whether we are attending the Masters or not. I'm not sure that's in our budget right now, but we're going down. We're going to be there. We're going to be in Augusta, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to try and hopefully meet some of you guys if you were there in Augusta. But mainly, we're going to meet each other in Augusta, and I think that's really cool. We're going to maybe try and play some golf and just get together and have a great time. So this is where this comes from. So this is sponsored by the Azalea House, where we'll be at. We'll be wearing our peaches, be rocking our custom stuff. We've got
better bring those, Matt.
Little extra fun for you guys at the end of this thing with a little Masters stuff. We go big for the Masters, so we're super excited to be down there. It's going to be an awesome time, and we can't wait to do some content for you guys. During Masters week. So
stop by the Azalea House while we're recording. If you can't get to the practice round or you come out of the practice round, stop by the Azalea House. We'll be recording. If you got some sick sneakers on, let us see them, and we might have some stuff for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be a great time.
We can talk about them. We can bring you on, and we can talk about them.
Yeah. You guys want to be on the podcast again? If you want to do a meet and greet, we might be going to Topgolf on Tuesday night as well. I just realized that there's Topgolf in Augusta, so why not? And we're going to try and play some golf too and get some good content while we're down there. So that brings us to our Masters icons, moments, cool things bracket. And so I'm going to run through this. I think people think that 7 is something else than what it actually is, but let's kind of get into this and run through what we'll do. So we'll go. I'll explain, and then we'll just pick right from there. So, in the 1 seed, we obviously have the green jacket, iconic. What the players win, if they win, stays with them for a year. When they win, and then they wear it at their Champions Dinner, all that stuff. So, green jacket is the 1 seed, and then the 16 seed is the patrons. Patrons kind of make, they're not called fans at Augusta. They are patrons. They kind of make Augusta so special. You can leave your chair out there, folding chair anywhere. No one's going to take it, anything like that. So we've got the most iconic thing of the Masters in the green jacket versus maybe the nicest thing at Augusta, which is the patrons. So, gents, what do you got moving on?
Nicely said. I love it. This whole bracket for the Masters is going to be awesome. Great setup and everything, but I think this green jacket is my pick. It's something I would like to throw on. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, you are not Virginia. We are 1 seed. Moving on. So Virginia lost as a 1 seed to UMBC. Sorry, that's why I was trying to make the thing there. All right. Next, we have the 9 seed in the souvenir cups. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Masters. Souvenir cups are a big, big thing. You'll see them all around. Green cups are for beer and alcoholic beverages. White cups are for soda. And man, they're really cool. The cups have kind of created their own legend of things. And then the 8 seed is one of my favorite things, a little light family activity on a Wednesday afternoon. And this is a par 3 contest. This is actually Tommy Fleetwood's kid that we're showing in the picture here. So souvenir cups versus the par 3 contest. You guys think it's a pretty even matchup? I think it's also
This is a tough one.
Yeah, it is a tough one. Not having any of the souvenir cups and not being there to see the par 3 contest, it's tough. But it's always a treat. Wednesday comes around, it's almost there, the first round, and you turn on the Masters app and you get start to finish full coverage. Every guy teeing off 1 through 9 on the par 3 contest. So I'm going
crystal for the aces, the hole in ones. I think.
You're going to get a couple aces each year. It's maybe a broken ankle and still make it through the Masters and compete. Tony, I can't believe you did that. That was awesome.
I almost put Tony as the picture. So I'm going. So you're par three contest. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna split this. I'm actually gonna go souvenir cups because what I finally did Taste of the Masters last year, and I regretted because it sold out the year before because I really wanted the cups. I think the cups are something for me to have. I'm not playing the par 3 tournament. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. I'm petty. I think the par 3 tournament is awesome, but I'm gonna go souvenir cups. So Gumby has to choose tiebreaker.
Ooh.
I will tell you one of my favorite things of all time, and my best friend Jason, who's listening, will tell you, is that there is a picture of me and him, and I'm teaching him how to swing, and we're doing it's all in the hips. But we were watching the par 3 contest, and so par 3 contest always got a place in my heart. Just starts off the week. The Champions Dinner starts off the week. I think par 3 contest starts out the week, and I've walked that par 3 contest course before when I was there. That thing is sweet. That thing is really cool. So I'm all in on the par 3 contest for my moving on. All right. Next is the 4 seed. This is going to be an upset here. I don't know. We'll see. This is the 4 seed of the honorary starters. Obviously, this is an old school picture that you guys are seeing if you're watching us on YouTube. But the honorary starters is a really cool tradition that you see, and right now it is Tom Watson and it is Gary Player and it is Jack Nicklaus that are doing it. Arnold used to be there. Lee Elder was there for a little bit, for one and all that stuff. So the honorary starters, great tradition. I can't wait. I mean, I can wait. Please don't hurry this time up. But I know that like Tiger and others will be there in the future as well doing this, being champions for the Masters well past their prime and past their playing career. So honorary starters versus the menu prices at the Masters, which we've done, before. You have $15. What are you going to get? $20. What are you going to get? Because you can eat like kings there between $1.50 pimento and cheese, a $2 barbecue sandwich, $1.50 egg salad, So menu prices at the Masters where you can feast like a king for $20, or the honorary starters.
I'm eating. Sorry.
I'm going to make Gumby split the vote again. I'm going to go honorary starters because that's one thing. Yeah. I actually look forward to that more than the par 3 tournament. I look forward to seeing the old dude sling one down the middle. So yeah, and you name an Arnold, like that's the stuff like I remember, like man, like nostalgic. And you're right. One day it's gonna be Phil and Tiger.
Yeah, true. Let's hear it go. Tiebreaker.
Oh gosh. All right. I know there's gonna be an upset in the next one. I haven't revealed it to you guys. I just know there's gonna be an upset there. So I'm gonna just let that happen. And I'm gonna go with the 4 seed of the honorary starters. I do think it's cool. I do wake up early. I am up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock to watch them tee off every time. It does give you chills. I think it's really cool. And it's just the Masters is so steeped in tradition that they have so many that it's one of the coolest parts. And so that's why I tie up as a 4 seed. Menu prices are great. I love the Masters food. I really do. And I love that we can do what are you going to get for $20? But I think honorary starters is what's moving on for me. And I like to eat too. So that is hard to do. But
that's another tough one. That was tough.
Yeah. The next one. This is the 12 seed of the pimento and cheese sandwiches, which is also the Augusta name for their like AA team. So the pimento and cheese sandwich, which has become iconic with Augusta, versus the 5 seed of the white bib caddy jumpsuits. Because the caddies all wear the same thing, no matter what, right? The caddy jumpsuit, they all wear the same thing. So I got to go right off the bat. I'm hoping that you guys follow me. Again, I set this up earlier. Pimento and cheese has just become this iconic thing, whether it's the sandwich or just the icon of the pimento and cheese. I have a ball marker. I have a glove with the pimento and cheese. I just love the idea of a sandwich being iconic. It's just like peaches with it, right? Like being iconic to the Masters. And so for me, it's the pimento and cheese sandwich. It's the 12 seed that I'm going for.
And you both have had it. Right, Matt? Did you get it in your?
Yeah, I got it in my pack, and it was better than I expected. I'm not.
Yeah.
I've had pimento cheese on burgers up here.
Yeah, really?
I've just been like, you know what I mean. But then, like for some reason, like that white bread pimento cheese combo, just hits. It hits.
Well, I haven't had it yet.
It rates.
I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be the one off right now, and I'm gonna do the caddies just because I know the pimento cheese is moving on. Because someday I want to do the Halloween costume as me, the golfer, and the 3 girls in the white.
Oh yeah,
that's
nice.
I love that.
Yeah,
I did do. I did a onesie last year for my daughter. That was cool. So
I just wanted to throw that in there.
I like it. All right. I have to keep like zooming in, zooming out. If you're watching us, I'm sorry, but all right.
We should have done this live. Do you guys feel like we should have done this episode live now? I regret it, but that's okay. We'll do.
I think we're good something. Though. Still, I think it's looking. It's good.
It's plenty of live opportunities from the Azalea House.
We could do the final 8 live. Be a good idea.
Yeah,
we could.
When we get there.
All right. 2 seed versus the 15 seed. 2 seed is Amen Corner. Just one of the most iconic places in golf. Amen Corner versus the 15 seed of the floral / azaleas / magnolias, all of the floral infrastructure that takes over Augusta National. Because
that's interesting. So it's not azaleas; it's all the flowers.
I mean, it's all the grounds, the flowers and grounds of
the flowers.
Augusta National. Because I just think that is like, it's just so iconic. Azaleas are so iconic with it, but like, I don't know. Have you ever seen a place just pop off like perfectly?
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Just for that week, like
I've seen pictures of Amen Corner before. When it had like the fence in the background.
I know.
And before the green started popping. So I'm going 15 seed. I'm going azaleas.
Wow. Because that covers the whole course. Good call, Matt.
Is Amen Corner gonna get upset here?
Oof. That's a tough one. Because that's
you're saying it's all the greens, right? You're saying it's the grounds,
I'm saying it's more of like the flowers infrastructure.
I'm still azalea. I love the pink when they do pink like azalea stuff. So I'm azalea.
Yeah, I mean azaleas are just. We have some wallpapers that you guys have seen from the Swoosh Life Podcast, and like with everything that like really does, the azaleas justice and the flowers. I just don't know how they do it. I don't know how they make them pop off so perfectly.
And that's where you really see it too in Amen Corner. So that's really like,
Oh, I know. I've really backed us into a corner here.
There's nothing more coming down the stretch, starting to back off. Amen Corner. I'm going Amen Corner.
Yeah, I have to agree.
It's a make or break right there on 12. It really is.
If you go
on 11 too, 11's nuts. 12 is crazy if you can't. The green on 12 is just a rubber band. That's all it is, and you got to hit that rubber band. And if you don't, you're making par or worse. You really are.
Like also seeing it and like how it all interacts, like and where people sit down there and how far away that green is, how far away that tee box is on 13. It's crazy, how cool that like area is. So, Azaleas, you put up a valiant fight,
Yes.
but I for me, Amen Corner's moving on. So it's just too iconic not to. I feel like, All right. This is the 10 seed of that drive down Magnolia Lane. And then the 7 seed, I have to clarify for people because some people thought that this was just the shot of Tiger on 18. But this is the back 9 on Sunday because the tournament does not start until the back 9 on Sunday. So back 9 on Sunday versus the drive down Magnolia Lane. And I do not know which one I'm going to go with.
I'm
because
going
they
back
both
9 on
see-
Sunday. I'm going number 7 back 9 Sunday, and I'll be right back.
All right.
It's the wax poetic.
All right, I'll go Gumby because you're gonna be the tiebreaker, I
Oh,
think.
come on.
Because
Oh my goodness.
oh yeah, I'm going Magnolia Lane or Magnolia Drive because
Yeah.
we're gonna be smelling it right across the street. So
Yeah.
I'm going with number 10 seed on that one.
I think
Tough.
I'll tell you a story. I've seen this shoot that they go through up 18, and that's
Oh.
obviously the picture.
Yeah.
I've seen what the back 9 at Augusta does. Danny Willett winning against Jordan Spieth, Tiger bringing it home against Molinari and Finau.
Yeah.
I've seen what that does. Tiger winning against Mike Weir, right? Nope. Yes.
Chris, what's his name?
Chris DeMarco.
Yeah,
Thank
DeMarco.
you. Appreciate that. Where is the Canadian? I've
You
seen
got a
what
green
that
jacket
guy
though.
does.
We're got the green
Yeah.
jacket.
But man, we stopped in Augusta last year on the way down to Florida, and I parked on Magnolia Drive, which is where we're going to be right at the Azalea House in a couple weeks. And we walked to the front entrance to see straight down Magnolia Lane. And it was the first time I ever heard my daughter laugh, and her middle name is Augusta. And man, it just felt like the most poetic thing of it. And I've sat right on Founder's Circle there too, where you can get your picture taken during the Rags round, look down the other way. So for me, it's so tough, but Magnolia Lane is really what's moving on. So
Awesome.
And the back 9 on Sunday is no joke. Like, it is when the tournament starts, but these are tough. These are tough to go through. So, all right. The 3 seed is the Champions Dinner. Today we got John Rahm's Champions Dinner menu, a big time Spanish flair with some tapas and some,
some spicy meatballs.
Yeah,
Some
everything
spicy everything.
there. It looks great. I don't know how to read Spanish, but if you want a good description of everything, go watch Cousteau's, Juxlade's reel on it, because he pronounces everything much better than I will. We did last year our menus. We might throw them in there for you guys to see again this year. And then the Masters had a story thing that you could have populated today and put your own menu spin on it. So 3 seed, the Champions Dinner on Tuesday night. I think Tiger's first one that he hosted was burgers and fries and stuff, and then the steak last time. Versus the 14 seed, which is, I think, one of the more iconic things, but it's the Georgia Peach. It's peaches, it's the shoes, it's all the things that Georgia has to offer, and Southern hospitality. Georgia on my mind on through the Masters and the Peaches. So, Champions Dinner versus Peaches in Georgia.
Tough one. These are all good ones, but tough. But I don't think anything. You're a Masters champion. Nothing's going to take away the Champions Dinner. You know, you're going to be there. You're going to be there until the day. You're going to be there until the day you die. Really,
Yeah.
and it's like a privilege. It's a life-changing event. Everything. So,
and it is cool to think about, like, all those dudes getting together and what they're talking about, and I think it's really neat, and especially when you see like the older past champions that are like commingling with the guys who are newer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
agree.
a little bit of a layup.
Yeah, the talks that they have outside before they even get into the dinner, walking in and stuff,
when
all
they're just
dressed
chilling
up,
on that.
green
They're
jacket,
just
thrown
chilling
over
on the
shoulder,
porch.
just, ready to
I
rock.
love it.
Yeah, it is cool that everybody has
Oh.
their green jacket on. It's like, that number 1 seed thing, right? Like, yeah, that is really, really cool. So looking forward to this one. This matchup's going to be interesting.
Yeah, this is the 11 seed merch that the Masters provided. It's the only place that you can buy the merch for the Masters is at the Masters. And man, do they rake it in with the merch. And their merch building is phenomenal. It's like a Disneyland line to get into it. And then when you're in there, it's just grab as much as you can because you got to get stuff for your buddies and for your wife and your children, and maybe your dog, because they do have dog colors. Versus the number 6 seed, which is something new to the Masters, but I think something very awesome for the Masters. And that's the Augusta National Women's Amateur that takes place the week before the Masters, I believe ending on Saturday at actual Augusta National, Wednesday, Thursday rounds are at
The sister course, right?
The sister course. Yeah, I forget the name of it. I want to say Preserve, but I'm not sure what it is. Off the top of my head, then they do a practice round that everyone gets to play in, which is really cool. Not just the people moving on from the cut on Friday, and then the final round on Saturday. Before then, honorable mention, didn't make it. Probably would have been the 17 seed or a play-in game if we're doing that. 11 seed play-in game, which would be the drive, chip, and putt finals that take place at Augusta National. Excuse me. On that Sunday before the Masters, normally Bubba's out there, Adam Scott's out there, people are out there, supporting those kids. I know that's a goal for us when we have kids is to get them in drive, chip, and putt and get them to Augusta. Who knows if that will happen? But merch versus ANWA. Your thoughts, guys?
Ooh.
I like ANWA because ANWA is the reason that we got Peaches a week ahead of time, because we've always been saying, like, why don't you sell it the week before so we could actually wear the shoes? So I like ANWA, but I'm still going to go with the merch tent, actually, because if you're asking me which 2 things I'd rather go see, like, I know you guys got kids that you think will get there, that you want to get there.
I have no idea. Okay.
I'm a merch guy. I'm a merch guy. Give me the merch tent. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the other way. I think the women got some credit and their credit due with playing at Augusta National in the amateur event here. I think it's just me not being on Augusta ground and going into the merch and having that experience where we get to get a little sneak peek into a week before of Augusta, what it's looking like, how's it look, shape, are the flowers open and everything. So I'm going 6 seed, women's amateur.
The first year that they opened up this merch tent was merch building, because it was like a shack beforehand, I guess, was my first year, 2018.
Wow.
And that place was the mugs that they had, everything that they had. This is just one like entryway, and then there's like multiple wings off of this. That merch place is the stuff of my dreams. I'm going with the merch. Like, it is so
Gumby
good.
wants a gnome. The gnomes.
Yeah, I want the gnomes so bad. Might have to watch out for some gnome related content later. All right, let's go right back to it. Let's get this finished up. Not finished up. I love doing this right now, especially the Masters stuff. This is so cool. Fun.
Yeah.
But this is Champions Dinner as a 3 seed, facing off against the 11 seed in the merch.
Champions Dinner for me.
Give me the green jacket. Champions Dinner.
I agree. I think it's too iconic. I love the merch, but I just think it's too cool not to have.
And until I've actually been in the merch, I don't think I can actually appreciate what it's.
I agree with you, Matt.
What's up with it? Yeah. So now we're going to have. You guys went with Magnolia Lane.
Yeah, Magnolia Lane versus Amen Corner. 2 iconic, and I cannot stress iconic things more to the Masters. Okay. If you were to ask people their first thoughts on the Masters, they would say Amen Corner, Magnolia Lane.
Hot take. Hot take for me: Magnolia Lane by a mile.
Ooh.
I think it's pretty. I think it's iconic. I think that's when it's the Masters. That shot of driving in, and shout out to Tee Up Kicks with Chris. He did that Arnold Palmer tribute when Arnold rolled up in his red convertible Cadillac. Magnolia Lane for me.
Yeah, it's definitely
until I've been there, right? Like once I've been there, maybe I could have better perspective about which of the two is better. I feel like Amen Corner, like viewing it probably will be like awe-inspiring, but for me, like that shot you have right there leading up to the clubhouse, it can't be beat for me. So I'm Magnolia Lane.
I'll go, and I agree with you, Matt. I think I'm going to go Magnolia Lane because we're going to be smelling Magnolia Lane in a couple weeks. So hopefully the three of us can get a little quick snapshot of that, of the three of us, of our three heads with the lane behind us.
Yeah, I agree. We'll be right across the street.
We could take a little stroll
at the Azalea House on Tuesday before the Masters, and we'll be looking right down Magnolia Lane, right down the gut. So looking forward to that. It's gonna be awesome. So all right, let's go back across the pond here, across the street. Green Jacket is the 1 seed versus the 8 seed, par 3 contest.
Green Jacket.
Green Jacket.
I think it's hard to compete, like the most iconic piece of clothing in golf right there.
I like how the Palmers try to do like the new cardigan. I feel like when Tiger won it, he never wore a cardigan, but like they've really started that. They have other places that have like the jacket.
RBC Heritage has right
jacket. Yeah. So
the red
tweed.
tweed.
I like those touches with the the Texas whatever, the Houston Open got the boots.
Ooh. Yeah. This one.
Oh boy, yeah.
Pimento and cheese sandwiches at the 12 seed versus the honorary starters. I'll go first here. Pimento man's got my heart for some reason. That just a sandwich has become an icon. Sandwich. I love it. I don't know. I can't have too much of it. I agree. It's like a little bit rich, but I'm going with the pimento and cheese.
I haven't had it yet, but I, like you guys said, I always wake up 7:30 in the morning to watch these guys walk out with the dew on the grass and the fog in the background down the first fairway. I'm going to go honorary starters.
I'm going to go pimento cheese sandwich.
Man.
I knew you were going to do it because you guys had it.
Upset city.
Big upset. I knew it was coming though.
I'm getting hungry. I just had, when I left, I had to wrap some ribs.
Hashtag quick dinner. All right. So we're going to get down to our Elite 8, and we're going to start on the left-hand side. And I think Pimento has had a great run, but I'm pretty sure that Green Jacket will be moving on. So Green Jacket will go win the whole damn thing. Like this is
Green Jacket. This is gonna be interesting when it actually gets to when it gets to the icons versus icons Final Four. So
Magnolia Lane at 10 seed versus the 3 seed champions dinner. Yeah. Good luck, boys. I don't know. This one's tough.
Oh, there's a coin flip if there ever was one.
One will be very close at, the other one we will never be allowed in there. So I don't know.
I'm going to go with the one that we're going to be close at. I'm going to go Magnolia Lane.
I'm going champions dinner. Put Keith in a spot here.
Yeah, holy.
The only bad thing about the champions dinner is that Sergio Garcia would be there.
Ooh,
it's true. And Patrick Reed.
Hey, he was wearing a swoosh. He was
wearing swoosh during. Yeah.
Actually, and that lunar control he had, that was the 4, I think, or lunar vapor control, whatever it was.
With the
no spikes, but it had the black with the azaleas on it. That was awesome.
Yeah. It was the snowmobile traction ones.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good way of describing it. The one that everybody complains scuffed up greens.
I'm gonna go upset Magnolia Lane because
wow,
because we're gonna be there.
It's gonna have a special place for the three of us. That's what I'm gonna put it at.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
It's gonna be Masters. The Masters bracket Elite 8 will be the
Wow.
I like it. That was a
1
good one.
seed Green Jacket versus the 10 seed Magnolia Lane. We did not go chalk here. Those was upsets galore here. And
Yeah, you're right.
really, really great looking
10,
bracket
11,
here.
12.
Yeah.
3
12.
and 3.
Love it.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. What a show
What an announcement.
this has been.
Yeah.
What
Holy.
an announcement. We'll do more next week. We got a really great guest next week. Man.
We got
crazy.
With that announcement, we do have some things cut down the pipeline a little bit here. We don't know how much we can do, but we want to reach out to you guys. We want some support. We want to make this the best trip for the three of us, but also you guys out there, the people that listen to us, everything like that. So Gumby's been doing great design work and everything like that, and he's always promoted the Masters and the Masters colors and everything like that. But we're going to try to take it to the next level a little bit. It's not much, but we're going with some Masters custom stickers this year.
Augusta inspired stickers.
Yes.
Augusta inspired stickers.
Yes.
Augusta
stickers.
Augusta inspired stickers. Exactly. Yes. With our logo on and everything like that. Right now we have 3 different designs. We'll probably bring these up in the next couple of days. They will be for sale to kind of help support us get down to Augusta to, give you guys the best content ever. We have the praying hands. If you guys can
clapping hands. It's the clapping hands. Those are 2 gloved clapping hands.
Clap.
If you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify, the glare is terrible, but you will see pictures. Beauty shots.
The glare is terrible because I have my spotlight on.
Yeah. I didn't even turn mine on today.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. It's kind of
a
dark.
Traditional Swoosh Life
logo.
Masters colors. And then a cool iconic one that Gumby came up with as well is our yellow box.
It's our Masters box.
So we'll package.
It's our Augusta box. It's our Augusta box.
Our Augusta.
We record this whole
We're
portion.
gonna get so sued.
Dude,
Guys. Oh my god. Cease and desist are coming so hard and fast for it. So yeah, so stay on the lookout. We will be posting those.
Check our stories.
Yeah. Check our stories for
they
that.
Actually, you guys know they listened. They listened.
I know. Check those
Keith
out.
Made them. By the way, Augusta.
I did it.
Keith made them. Nike Golf KW.
And,
he made it.
And yeah, I think it's we're still deciding on pricing, but probably like $10, $12 for
keep an eye on the stories.
And yeah, stories will be there, and send us a DM, and support us. We appreciate it. And remember, if you are supporting us there, you can also support us by going to patreon.com/the Swoosh Life Podcast. If you're subscribed to us, if you're our Patreon member, you will get these for free. So that's a part of the perk of that, is that you get $5 a month, but it gets you free stickers and other things as we go along the way. So become a supporter by going to patreon.com/the Swoosh Life Podcast. And remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at the Swoosh Life Podcast to stay up to date on all things swoosh. Boys, what a great one. Bracket challenge, bracket madness for us is always so much fun. Always a great debate. We went long on this one, and I'm going to be up for the rest of the night trying to export this before tomorrow, but that's okay. Very excited about it. And we're going to the Masters. We're going to Augusta, boys.
We're going to Augusta.
We're going to be at Magnolia
in the vicinity
Drive at the Azalea House again on that Tuesday, April 9th. April 9th.
It'll be Tuesday, April 9th. The Azalea House is a great place to grab a drink pre or post round. And if you guys are looking for tickets to golf's first major, it is a great place because they also do brokerage and things like that. So please check out the Azalea House, who will be our hosts for that week.
Yes. Super excited about that. It's going to be great. And hopefully we can do a meet and greet with you guys maybe at Top Golf on Tuesday night. And then we're trying to play some golf maybe down there and do some other stuff on Wednesday before heading back, so I'm throwing a Masters party at work on Friday, so I've already got that in the works. Look out for that. But it's going to be a great week. It's just going to be awesome to be in Augusta for first major of the year. See some friends, see some people. If you're there, you're going to be there. Let us know ahead of time. We want to meet up with you, want to see you. And we won't have FOMO because we'll actually be there. So it'll be great. But any last words, boys, before we end this long bracket challenge? Kits. We talked about the Nike kits. That's actually going to be the story image for tomorrow when you guys are work today.
No.
Looking at this, but I already had it made. I'm done.
Oh,
with it.
shit. All right.
But
well,
I can't get
argue with that.
brackets on the thing. It's much more colorful, so it's eye popping. Because you guys really look at our graphics and care about that. We'll be posting the brackets tomorrow as well.
Nothing from me.
Bracket.
Looking forward to all the good stuff to come in less than a month.
Yeah, same. I'm starting to smell some Georgia peaches, so I'm good.
Smell the peaches. Yeah, I'm good. So for the Swoosh Life Podcast, and Keith, Matt, Gumby, see you in the next one. Bye.
Make sure you follow us at the Swoosh Life Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. And support us by going to patreon.com/Swoosh Life Podcast or at podcasters.spotify.com. And make sure you're watching us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Swoosh Life Podcast. And always listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. Swoosh Life Podcast.
Checks over stripes, yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, that's what we like. Yeah.